gentleman's instinct.
The All-Star tussle for regional supremacy is back after 4 years, as 6 teams are all set to collide in a quest to win the Asia Cup. So on today's episode of Let's Talk Numbers, we are bringing to you some interesting stats related to Asia Cup history. From the inaugural edition of the Men's Asia Cup, which took place in the UAE back in 1984, a total of 14 editions have been played so far. The upcoming edition of the Asia Cup will go down as the 15th. 13 of the 14 editions have been in the 50-over format, with the 2016 edition alone being in the T20 format. This year's Asia Cup will be just the second time the tournament takes place in the T20 format. India has won the most number of Asia Cup titles with 7, and are the defending champions, having won back-to-back titles in 2016 and 2018. India won the first ever edition of the Asia Cup back in 1984 as well. In the history of the Asia Cup, only one team has ever won the Asia Cup 3 times in a row. That was India, as they took the title in 1988, 1991 and 1995. If India can win the tournament once again this year, they will complete a second hat-trick of Asia Cup wins. The master blaster and legend of world cricket who revolutionized the limited overs game back in the 90s, Sir Jayasuriya has scored the most number of centuries in Asia Cup history with 6. His first Asia Cup century came against Bangladesh in 1997, while his last came against India back in 2008 in the all-important final. Sri Lanka holds a unique record in Asia Cup history by finishing in the top 2 of the tournament in 10 consecutive editions from 1984 to 2010. The first ever top 2 or final of an Asia Cup without Sri Lanka was back in 2012 when Pakistan and Bangladesh played the finals. Sir Jayasuriya, the run machine of Asia Cup history, has scored the all-time most runs at the event with 1,220 runs in just 25 matches. He has a staggering average of 50 plus and a strike rate over 100 during the 6 editions he played.
Discover your Daraj.
Former Indian captain Virat Kohli holds the record for the highest individual score in Asia Cup history. He broke an 8-year record held by Yunis Khan during the 2012 edition after a one-of-a-kind knock, scoring 183 of 148 deliveries against Pakistan. The all-time highest wicket taker in international cricket, Muthaiya Muralidharan, also holds the distinction of being the highest wicket taker in Asia Cup history. Murali, who played in 6 Asia Cups, has taken 30 wickets in 24 matches, which also includes a 5-wicket haul and a splendid economy of 3.75. After playing 50 games in the history of Asia Cup, Sri Lanka holds the record of winning the most number of games with 34. In second place is India with 31 wins in 49 matches, while Pakistan has recorded 26 wins in 45 encounters. Pakistan registered the highest total in Asia Cup history when they scored a mammoth 385 against Bangladesh during an encounter of the 2010 edition. This match took place at the Rangill Dambulla International Cricket Stadium in Sri Lanka. The highest partnership in the history of Asia Cup belongs to former Pakistani opening pair Mohammad Hafiz and Nasir Jamshed. The pair put together a 224-run stand against India for the first wicket back in 2012. A total of 300 over is always a testing one when it comes to ODI cricket. In the Asia Cup so far, there have been 20 instances where a team has gone over the 300-run mark. Out of those 20, 8 have been by Pakistan, while India and Sri Lanka have crossed the mark 5 times each. The lowest total ever in an Asia Cup encounter belongs to Bangladesh. In the year 2000, Pakistan bundled them out for 87 in their own backyard while chasing a mammoth 321. Babur Hyatt from Hong Kong is the only batsman to score a century during a T20 format Asia Cup encounter. He scored a cracking 122 against Oman, which was a qualifying group match of the edition. Former Asia Cup winning Sri Lankan captain Mahela Jayawardene has taken the most number of catches in the tournament's history with 15 in 28 games. Jayawardene represented Sri Lanka in 6 Asia Cup editions from the year 2000 to 2014. A total of 114 matches have been played during the 14 editions of the Asia Cup so far. Out of the 114, 103 were 50-over clashes while 11 have been T20 encounters. From the 14 editions of Asia Cup which have taken place, Sri Lanka and India have ended up as the final 2 teams in 8 editions. Out of those 8 instances, 7 have been a tournament final, while on the other occasion the tournament only had a round-robin round. Arch rivals in the cricketing world, the mega blockbuster clash which sells out within hours or even minutes, India vs Pakistan tussle, has never taken place as a finale in the history of Asia Cup. Across all the 14 editions so far, 114 matches have been played and 464 different cricketers have played for 7 countries. Hong Kong and UAE are the only 2 teams without test status at the moment to compete in an edition of the Asia Cup.